Sometimes when I clap like a dumbass and all my knuckles bang together. And it's really bad.
Is it like shark and dolphin? Like, do all the air pockets in your knuckles expand at once?
They all explode at once, and then I have no more hands.
You're a bullet shrimp or whatever.
Yeah. All my joints suddenly superheat to 5,000 degrees Celsius.
Oh, man. I was going to start by saying that there's a distinct... I've been playing Mario 3D World, and being Cat Mario, specifically, made me realize that there's a distinct lack of cat boys in One Piece, but I like you, like, clapping to sync, and your knuckles, like, bullet shrimp
disintegrating my body.
Yeah. I think that's way cooler.
We can intersect both. There's not enough bullet shrimp boys in One Piece.
That's true. Yeah, we have the existence of... Okay, so we have the existence of a fish fruit. It's mythical, but it exists.
We also have fish men.
Yeah, so there's gotta be a bullet shrimp man or woman. There's gotta be a bullet shrimp somebody, mermaid or otherwise, who can just fuck shit up with, like, Fishman Karate Bazooka.
Big,
conversely,
meaty claws.
Yeah, there's gotta be a fish fruit model big meaty claws. Because the only cat boy that I thought of was the shitty guy from Usopp's arc that I hate. I don't like him. His entire crew is like cat themed. I don't like it.
Isn't there like a real cat with them? And isn't there like a cat with Hawks' crew? There's definitely a cat with Hawks.
On
Hawkins.
Yeah, Hawkins. Oh god, I can't remember his name.
It's like some French shit or something.
It was a mink. Yeah, it was a mink, and it had shit. What was his name?
It was something edgy.
The Hawkins pirates,
like
crew members. Faust. That's what.
Yes. I was about to say Mephistopheles,
Faust.
But like,
yeah,
Faust, Mephistopheles, same thing. You're right.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, my favorite Guilty Gear character is Mephistopheles.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Yeah, same thing.
Well, like,
all the muscles in my mouth just kind of disintegrated at the same time when I tried to say that.
That's what happens when you just say, like, demon names.
Yeah.
Just melts your mouth.
Yeah, then this weird, like, pentagram appeared on my chest. I don't know what that's all about.
Just don't go to sleep tonight.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. One thing I will say, though, is that we need a bullet shrimp person, but also mantis shrimp person. Like, let me look up specifically, but, like, I believe the mantis shrimp is the shrimp with, like, 1 billion rods and cones. Like,
oh shit.
So if you don't understand, like, ocular anatomy, in human eyes, we have stupid little cells called rods and cones. One of them's for, like, high light, one of them's for low light. I'm not a scientist. All I know is that we have 3 types: red, green, and blue. So we can see
TV.
Those wavelengths and such. But, like, there's a lot of, like, quote-unquote visible light spectrum. Like, we cannot see a lot of, like, radiation. But we also, like, within the visible light area, there's a lot we can't see. Pink isn't a real color. Like...
Pink. My therapist, pink isn't real. It can't hurt you. Kirby.
So, what our bodies are doing is, like, it sees the red and it sees the blue and it just goes, man, fuck, I don't know. So, what I'm understanding is that mantis shrimp, they have far more photoreceptors I don't remember how many, but it was like a stupid magnitude over like humans.
Jesus Christ.
Because we only have 3 distinct rods and cones, whereas they have, I'm gonna guess, about 100. Like, it was something ridiculous like that. So, like, 100 colors we cannot understand.
Jesus Christ. I'm looking at the pictures of the mantis shrimp, and this thing looks outrageously flamboyant. Like, it's all different types of colors. Like,
And for all the ones it can see. And so, like, hear me out. A mantis shrimp person, be it through fishness or through devil fruit. How do I explain? Do you remember? This is a very deep cut because not a lot of people cared about this anime. Eureka 7.
oh, yeah, no, I love
How like
Eureka
he
7.
had special eyes that could see the wind,
Yeah.
right? Through like some mumbo jumbo UV kind of shit. That's, from what I understand, there are birds that have some kind of shit like that. I'm not sure. But with mantis shrimp having so many goddamn eyes, eye cones,
You could just see everything.
they can see everything. So, like, who needs observation hockey?
Who needs observation hockey? Who needs Rob? Like, they wouldn't need Robin if Kaido was just fucking smart and had a mantis shrimp guy, you fucking dumbass.
Exactly. Beast pirates? No fucking way, dude.
Yeah. Hey, Kaido, get a brains, moron. Like, we
Come
just solved
on,
your
buddy.
entire issue.
I'm looking
Oh
at some
my.
diagrams now, and surprisingly, mantis shrimp do have gaps in, like, the amount of the wavelengths that they can perceive. So there are colors that we can see that they can't, but they can see far more colors than we can. They
Holy
dip into ultraviolet.
That is wild. Wait, but there is some that we can see that they can't?
Yeah, so got
Got
them
'em.
bit.
Got
Actually,
'em. Yeah.
according to this diagram, we're almost up on our 10-minute intro tangent, but I'll link this in the Discord with no context.
Oh, please. That is my favorite part. If you're on our Discord, please join our Discord. Paramecia Flower Capital. Links are in
Our social
all of our
medias
social
and
media,
whatever.
the pinned tweets and stuff. But every time we're recording and we talk about something off tangent, we'll post it in the Discord and just zero context, and everybody will be like, what is going on?
So I'm saying that one of these damn wavelengths that these mantis shrimp can see is the whatever wavelength the voice of all things is. That's what it is. Get yourself a mantis shrimp person.
Capture a mantis shrimp, solve the One Piece.
Exactly. It's that easy. Come on, Luffy.
Oh my, come on, Luffy, step it up, dude. You're all into catching bugs, dude. Just gotta catch a sea bug.
Yeah.
One, I know we're so close, but one final thing I do. Like, this thing is cool, and it's very flamboyant. God, I do hate just shrimp and lobster, and they gross me out.
Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps.
They look nasty. They're like water bugs, but they're nasty.
I think they're like almost literally bugs. One of them are.
Yeah.
But like, I can see them through like slits. I cannot look at an entire lobster or an entire shrimp. I only through like slits. Like that. If my eyes see the whole of not just a bug, a sea bug, dude, those crabs that look like the head kissers from Half-Life 2.
Oh, hell no. Yeah. Look, the only crab I accept in my life is the Centaur from Monster Hunter, because it's really exaggerated, it's giant, and its shell is like a monster skull, and it's cool.
And it's
like,
easy to kill.
It's like a giant bug, but it's cool. Hold on, now that I'm thinking about it, the bugs exist for me on a size chart. The bigger the bug, the cooler it is. Because think about it.
It's an inverse bell curve.
Yeah, you say giant bug. You say, hey, look, there's a giant bug over there. I'm already there chanting EDF, Earth Defense Force. EDF, EDF. But if you say like, oh, there's like a tiny bug around here, I'm like, oh my god, eradicate it. Like, get it out of here.
See, for me, it depends how tiny. If it's like, you know, less than my pinky nail, I will accept it. It will live on my good graces.
Yeah. You get to live today.
If it is bigger than me, then I still don't like it, but then it enters like horse category. Horses are... This is actually like chapter relevant. I think horses are an abomination.
Yeah, isn't like the muscular and skeletal make of a horse, isn't their legs just giant fingers? That's what
yes, that is actually true.
Like the muscles and the way their bones are structured in their legs, like their legs are just giant fingers.
If you talk about analogous structures, like how our bones have evolved compared to horse bones, then yes, 100%. The part exactly above the hoof is finger bones. And just like real human finger bones, those are really hard to recover. Like if you break finger bones, like they'll recover, but not that well. But when you stretch them out like a spaghetti noodle and you break them, that's what, like, there's no hope. Like horses cannot recover from leg injuries.
Yeah. And that's the meme. That's where it comes from. We gotta put him down. He lost the race and he sprained his ankle. We gotta put him down.
Anyways,
welcome to Paramecia Fancast. To maybe you're surprised if this is your first time listening to us. We are not a Bullet Shrimp fan cast. We are actually a We are a One Piece fan cast, where we review the latest chapter of One Piece and have a different One Piece related discussion every single week. My name is John.
My name is Franz.
And this week we got a good one. As a lot of people called, I think us included, we were like, all right, we had a good run with this fight at the on the ceiling. I think we're gonna cut away, and we did. But this chapter did not disappoint. This chapter was hype as hell.
It's so like I'm so glad to have called. So like it was an easy call to make if you understood a lot of the context surrounding it, but to have nailed it so well, I'm proud of myself.
Oh yeah, it's good. So chapter 1004, millet dumplings. All right, hold on. But we start off with the reader request, which I had to do like a double take when I read this because I was like, uh-oh. So it says, Chopper handing out Rumbleball candies to a squirrel and monkey packing their cheeks by Hiyumori. And like I read that and I just missed the candies part, and just Chopper handing out Rumbleballs to a squirrel and monkey packing their cheeks. And like I look up at Chopper just smiling, like eating way more than he should. I mean, of all the people who would know, Chopper would know, and he's stuffing his cheeks. And then we get the squirrel, who I think is the most innocent of them all, because he has no fucking idea.
No, not in the slightest. The monkey has an inkling.
The monkey knows, popping the last one into his mouth. He knows, but he's willing to commit whatever crime is necessary.
The race war starts now!
There was multiple, like, I looked at this, and there's so many, like, okay, so, like, Chopper is just getting these two animals to just OD on Rumbleballs.
It literally is, like, a worse beginning than, like Planet of the Apes kind of thing.
yeah.
Like, far worse of a scenario.
Reader request, apes together strong.
Apes together strong indeed.
By King Caesar. But oh my goodness, they're candies, nobody's ODing, it's cute. It's just look, don't speed read, boys and girls at home. That's
Yeah, you want to get to the chapter, we get it, but like, yeah.
You'll give yourself a heart attack thinking Chopper is like making a suicide pact with these animals.
Shoving them, they can't catch us if we're not gonna live. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
We open up the chapter though with it's been a long time, but boy howdy, God has forsaken this creation.
Yeah, boy howdy.
Oh man. Like we get some conversation just like, "Oh, these taste like normal dumplings to me. Are you sure they're working speed?" And then like we get two gifters just like, "Lady Speed is so hot." Like
it's fucking Batman, and I don't know the other one. It looks like a dog, like Dogman or something. But
yeah, some dog on his chest.
Like I'm with these two. I'm you see how there's 3 thought bubbles coming out of that, and it's only them two. I'm the third one.
I didn't even notice that.
I'm full in on this. I know they exist, and I know you know they exist.
I know.
Maybe our followers don't know they exist, but they make
some of them do. We know who knows.
Yeah, we know who knows. We're watching you. They make a centaur body pillow, which is literally just a giant L-shaped body pillow, and I, no meme, legitimately want that. It looks so comfortable, like to just have on your bed. Look, pillowcase that I'm gonna put with Speed on it aside, it looks so comfortable. All right, like,
don't judge me. Like the biggest butt in the world.
Yeah, look, you're judging me because I'm putting Speed on. She's a centaur. She makes a stupid, nasty horse smile, whatever. But turn that thing 45 degrees, put my neck in the corner, and I got a nice propped up pillow. Come on. And a neck pillow that also extends down my body. Like, come on, man.
Just get yourself like one of those, what are they called? Like, I think they're called pregnancy pillows.
Oh shit!
They're basically shaped like a really fucked up question mark, and like they wrap around, so like it's what you want without the horny.
True, because I have the body pillow, and the scientists in this case being me, have wondered what is the next what is the next scientific step that we could take this? What's the next step in the evolution of the body pillow? We need more comfort.
Just don't be a coward. Get the like 20-meter like snake one.
Get the Lamia one?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, wonderful. But yes, we get, horniness aside, we get reintroduced to Speed, who is the horse smile fruit user all the way back in
from
Leftover
the beginning,
Town.
yeah,
from like the very start of the arc.
It makes you forget that she's a headliner.
Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, like it boosts your body's natural healing. They're made with one of Master Queen's special tonics." And Gorilla Man's like, "Ooh, like I'm not sure if it's working. Wait, no, yes it is." And then, "Oh, Briscola's so lucky." And then I can hear it. Just, I got plenty for the gifters too. It's also got a muscle boosting effect that she'll like. And then they're like, "Really? For us?"
Dude, her smile is so bad.
Oh, it's so bad, but she's so good. Like, okay, so we get the smile, but we get a serious look on her, and she's thinking back. We get a flashback to her. We find out that she's the one that brought Tama to Onigashima. And Tama's like, "Horselina, I want to go to Onigashima too, but no one's letting me go with them."
Shame on you for not reading it as Horselina.
Horselina? Oh, shit. Stephen Ball, man. Hey, man, listen. Hey, listen, man. I didn't know, man.
I know, man. Stephen Paul comes in.
Yeah, hey, man. Listen, man. No, you don't gotta put me down, man. I swear I'll get it next time.
Oh, damn. No, but Speed apparently has her own ship. I guess so. She's a headliner. Gets on her Speed ship. For those wondering, the kanji on the sail just says horse. Figures. And And then it's just
the horseed.
Horseed. Sounds like a bad Minecraft YouTuber.
Hey guys, Sporeseed here.
So Tama's there and just like plucking off her cheek, like millet dumpling, millet dumpling, millet. She's tiring herself out, and she's surrounded with sacks of millet dumplings. Now, I will direct your attention to last chapter with the whole Go thing. The white pieces are the good guys. The Kibidongo, they're not necessarily white, like millet's not like perfectly white, but it is basically white. So, imagery. There's layers.
There's layers to this.
Exactly. So, that's a pretty fun image right there. But horse. Horse tried to make little girl stop. Little girl, you need to stop. But Tama says, each of these brings another person to our side, and in all my life, I've never seen a Wano without Orochi and Kaido. I want to see a different Wano with Momo as the shogun. I'm tired of being hungry, and I want to eat all I can.
Hell yeah.
Dude, poor thing.
Momo and her stomach like gurgling while she's saying that. I'm like, no. This is why, from the very beginning, as soon as we landed on Wano, she came out with her hands up, like, don't shoot, I'm innocent. We have to protect this. We have to protect this little girl.
The good thing is that, like, we set ourselves up, our whole community as the Tama Protection Squad. But turns out she didn't need a squad for that. She got her own squad.
Yeah, it turns out she's protecting us. But she gets horse, gazelle, and scorpion. No, Speed is like, oh, you got it. We'll fight for you. Yeah, let's do it. You see Gazelle Man and Daifugo. And they're like, first, we should hide and wait for the right moment. And you see, as the shit is literally hitting the fan, like during the middle of the fight, Gazelle Man is running with the sack of the millet dumplings, just tossing them in all of their mouths. Eat up, gifters, eat. That's tasty.
Like, and then Daifugo comes straight in. All the samurai from Udon are like, oh shit, that's like the vice warden, get him. But they don't know that Daifugo's on their side now.
I love his line as he's mind you running on the ceiling like with his fruit power. Like, hey, strike him down, and he's like, cut me some slack, fellas. Hey, water under the bridge, am I right?
hey, buddy, guy, fellas, hey, it was nothing, hey.
Hey, come on, it's nothing but jokes, man. Come on.
It's just
we've
a
been
joke.
going way back. Remember the prison? We were both there.
Yeah. Poor Daifugo. I do feel a little bad for him.
Yeah. But I love, like, so Gazelle Man is just, like, running, and it looks like he's, like, tossing them into their mouths. Daifugo is like, eat it. He's, like, shoving it into all their mouths.
Like, mind control is a very... I don't like it as a plot point, but...
Because mind control always brings up,
ethics.
The ethics of free will, And every single time that this comes up, somebody brought it up on our Discord too, but every single time it comes up, I can't help but draw the comparison to Disney's Ratatouille. Remy literally stripped away this random dude's free will, and he controlled him to become the greatest chef of all.
Like, I haven't been listening to podcasts lately because I've been home for like a month and a half. I still might have an E. coli infection. It's wild.
Jesus Christ.
I'm begging for antibiotics. Please, if you got antibiotics, please don't send them. So I I haven't been listening to my brother and me, basically the podcast to end all podcasts, but there was one clip that I did catch where it was like they were talking about Ratatouille for some reason, and they were like, yeah, my I'm the rat who kills. Like, I'm a sniper. I control my human to kill people.
Yeah, I don't like cooking. I like going to the shooting range. My name's Ratashooty.
yes, that's what the bit was.
They were talking about like what if all of the Ratatouilles like didn't want to cook? Like, what if there was some like no, I don't cook. I'm a tax specialist. Like,
and like, you know, Ratatouille's a kids show. One Piece is a kids manga, but like, you know,
delving here and there into loss of free will. You know, kid things,
just kid things. It reminds me of that like ancient Tumblr, just girly things. That was like
God.
It was like a parody of like, you know, just girly things, staring at the skull of your beloved, just girly things.
Yeah, they always like, like dumping the blood of the innocent into the pentagram to summon the demon lord, whatever. And they'd be like, just girly things.
XD.
Oh God. How did we get here? I know it's my fault, but
aren't all
of the ridiculous like tangents in some way my fault?
We cannot say that it is either one or the other's fault. It is united as one. Both are fault.
It is society's fault.
Did you hear? Joker finally said it.
Yeah, he finally said it.
He said the line. We live in a society.
He said the line. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm crying.
I have been seeing like the Schneider cut or whatever it is, the fucking all this hubbub about the trailer, and look at the Jokers in there, and I'm like, dude, I don't care.
I don't give a damn. Superhero movies are out. Nothing's in. We don't need to replace them. Just out.
Super movies are out.
Oh man. Anyways. We come back to General Frankie fighting Sasaki in his rhinoceros form, giving him the good old general left. But Sasaki, he's the armored division like captain. Of course he's not going to take that. So he rushes straight in. This panel in the bottom right, I swear to God, I thought it was going to be some like Neon Genesis Evangelion shit where like the horn breaks through Frankie.
Oh my God.
Like General Frankie, and then hits like Frankie. Or like some Gurren Lagann where it's like a like near miss.
Yeah.
But no. Frankie's General Frankie's a piece of work. He like I would never imagine saying this sentence. Frankie judo tosses a Triceratops.
That's the kind of manga this is. People will say, well, what makes One Piece so great? Like, yeah, world building, yeah, cool. Like, that's all right.
A cyborg.
Yeah, they're well written. A cyborg judo throws
in his
Triceratops into in his Sentai mech form. like,
Oda knows. So like, there was this like very like problematic thing that like some editor in Jump said like a year or two ago, something about like why there's no like women editors and like women don't understand what a boy wants. Like those sentiments, I want to throw that away, but Oda knows what makes people, gender inclusivity, what makes people hype as shit.
Yeah. I don't know, Oda's it's weird because like Oda's gone on record, and I know like, you know, I know Oda has at some point said like, oh, like I have the like younger boys find it cool or whatever, but I know that he's had interviews where he's like, oh, like, you know, this is this is what children these age like. This is what they like. Like, I'm a child at heart. He never specified like,
Yeah, like boys or girls or whatever.
Yeah, or like I guess he did in the beginning, but it was just like
Yeah,
shonen manga for the thing. But I know he's had interviews where he doesn't specify and he just says like, oh yeah, like I'm a child at heart. Like this is what children want. It's like, yeah,
it's just cool.
Yeah.
It's the age old like little kid hype. All kids love dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Much like how all dogs go to heaven, all kids love dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
It's a fact of life.
It's 1-to-1.
Yeah, 1-to-1 entirely. But Sasaki's crew goes up to Frankie, holds him down, and all these grifters, basically,
all these political grifters,
all these gifters are like piling onto his arms, keeping him down, and then this is where like Oda really drives the point this chapter. Like, we're not just any old soldiers, we are gifters. We have special powers, and it's like, oh. Okay, I get it. Like,
yeah,
go home.
Yeah, okay. This one with the stupid hat. Look, all the other gifters, all right, they're freaks of nature, but they have a cool redeeming quality to them. So I'm like, all right, like, whatever, cool. This guy has a dumb hat and he's making me mad. That's it.
He's just ugly.
Yeah, this guy's just ugly. It's one of those things. Frankie would look down and be like, "You're ugly," and like, "Hey, it's because of my fruit. I'm a gifter." No, even without the fruit,
yeah,
you're still ugly.
Completely irrelevant. You're just ugly, my brother.
my brother. You're ugly as all sin. Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? Oh my god, that ancient deep fried meme of like Kermit with his arm around the little shrimp Muppet. He's like, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. Not even money can buy your ugly ass pussy or something.
I know the exact one you're talking about.
Jesus God, that's what I think of. Frankie and this guy just
brother,
just end him, Frankie.
Oh
God. But they're holding him down, the gifters, and Sasaki is like charging, and they're like, the Triceratops is charging this way, and then Frankie's like, how the hell are you all so strong? And we get Frankie like, hear something, Frankie over here, and he looks over and he's like, Usopp, Nami, Otama, like, good timing, help me get these people off. And then you see Usopp and Nami screaming, help! And they got all their gifters chasing after them. And every time there's like gifters, we need to point out the really funny ones or the really messed up ones. Okay, and there's one that if you see the same one I see, there's one that is a giraffe, and the giraffe neck is pointing above the crowd, and coming out of the giraffe neck is what I assume is the human legs and the human arms, and the human arms are holding a sword and a shield.
Avast asshole. I have the high ground.
This is like Kaku is fucking shaking right now. Like that Kaku's form, shit. Kaku's giraffe form, garbage, worthless. Throw it out. This guy.
Apex predator.
Oh god, and that implies that he like the bottom half of the giraffe is still there. So like, this is. If anyone ever says they're like, oh, Oda's not a good character designer, from the bottom of my heart, fuck off.
No one else could ever do this.
Because I could point to you, okay, I could show you like, oh, Doflamingo, or like, oh, I could show you like Katakuri's design, or oh, like any of the 90 billion like Big Mom children that all look different. I could point to you to all those, but I'm not going to. I'm going to point you to chapter 8, or page 8 of chapter 1004, where the greatest character, the greatest background character ever conceived.
Dude.
God, the nameless hero.
That's our idol now. That's who we must strive to be at all points in time.
Oh, so good. But the gifters are chasing Usopp and Nami. And Sasaki's like, more gifters block the way behind you. We have the advantage of numbers. It's true all over the island. And he's running, horn ready to impale. And you hear Tama scream, but I came here to turn that around. And then Sasaki's like, huh? And this panel of Tama, Usopp, and Nami, like, oh, Usopp and Nami are my favorite duo of the. I think they're my favorite like duo of the Straw Hats.
Because they're not cowards per se.
Because I love Frankie and Robin. Like that is like I will ship them until the day I die. But Nami and Usopp have like the greatest character moments together.
It's so good. Like their dynamic is truly flawless.
Yeah, because you're right. Because they're not cowards. Like they're cowards, but they're not cowards. You feel me?
Exactly. Like Nami did the brave thing and stood up for Luffy. But like when it comes to an army, yeah, they're gonna run.
Oh, it's so good. Usopp like pulling his eye. Man, Usopp and Nami like sticking their tongues out like they were faking it the whole time just to catch him off guard. And I love everybody help Frenosuke. Sure thing. Your word is our command, master. And you see all of them charging, and the ones holding Frankie are like surprised, and they let go of their grip. They're like, "What's wrong with you guys?"
It's so good. And then like Frankie's like. Frankie's also confused, like, what? I can move. Yeah, I can move. And then gets the hell out of there.
Yeah, immediately dodges, like, because Sasaki just barrels through all of his henchmen.
I forgot to mention, but like, in a couple pages back, Sasaki teched, he did a fast wake up out of Frankie's grab.
He did the oh my god, this is like a piece of knowledge that like I understand,
yes,
but like when I explain it, you're gonna be like, why the fuck do you know that? Like if you don't know, like, okay,
I mean that's most things out of your mouth. Yes,
fair enough. But in Street Fighter 2, the original Street Fighter game, the way, so in normal games now, like if you tech a throw, like there's an animation of you throwing the other person off. In Street Fighter 2, there's no throw tech animation. So what it would do is the character would throw you, and mid-air you would do a flip, and you would only take like a portion of the damage. And it's like that's basically what he did here. Like he took the throw, and then he landed on his feet, and he's like, all right, we're good.
See, what else do you need in One Piece? You got Triceratops pulling off Street Fighter 2 tech animations.
Yeah, come on, man. Oda thought of it all.
Absolutely genius. But no, all the gifters are running in, and Sasaki's fucking confused. And some of them are calling out like, oh, they've turned code, trample them all. And it turns out it's page 1, and Ulti's right behind. And of course he's fucking confused. Ulti does explain, saying that it seems it's one of their powers at work. And she jumps up towards Nami. I think you want me to properly crush your skull this time. Nami's not having it.
Nami's like, no, I'm not doing that again.
And then I'm assuming she had it out earlier, like a little lightning cloud, lightning alert. And she tells Ulti, watch out for heart paralysis. Thunderland straight through the chest. Like, Nami,
cold-blooded murderer.
Oh,
it's it's that meme where like everybody on the Straw Hats is like, like Zoro like is literally slashing at Kaido's chest with the sword, blasting it open, blood everywhere, and they're like, "Oh, sick, good stuff, Zoro, good stuff, Zoro." Luffy is like Gear 4th, like beating pummeling the living crap out of somebody, and they're like, "Yeah, good stuff, Luffy, good stuff, Luffy." And then Nami shoots lightning straight through someone's heart. It's like, whoa, Nami.
Yeah, same thing with Robin when she just like breaks someone's neck, and it's like,
Nami.
Is he sleeping now?
Is he asleep? Nami and Robin are willing to do. Nami and Robin do what Nintendo don't.
I think like. It really brings up the age-old question of like do any of the Straw Hats have confirmed kills, and if so, how many? And like we know for sure Luffy has none. But
Luffy has none. Robin definitely has to have some.
Especially like in her old days when she was like running away.
Yeah.
Nami
has one.
The first one's the most specialist.
Yeah, Jesus Christ! Like I read this page and I was like, "Yo, what the heck?" Like,
absolutely smoked him.
Like, and it's not even like it's just wild. Like she doesn't even say like the shonen thing. She's just like, "Hey, watch out for your heart stop," and then she pulls a Jotaro in One Piece.
Basically the equivalent of dragging Yoshikage Kira under an ambulance.
Yeah. Oh,
what was the line? Like something about the nice watch?
Yeah, it's he comes back after the bomb blew him up, Jotaro, and he's like bleeding. And he looks at Yoshikage Kira, and he's like, "Oh, that's a nice watch. It'd be a shame if it broke. Your face, that is." And it's like, what is that? What does that even mean, Jotaro?
Like, I need to go back and like actually read a good translation of of JoJo's.
Because I think when we read Part 4s, at least when I did, half of the translation was Doang.
Doang was the only thing that was available.
Yeah, because I think Viz didn't have the rights to it.
No, no one did.
They only had the rights to Part 3. I know.
Right. And so, man, if there's any, I doubt it, because like Zoomers don't listen to podcasts. I don't feel that's the case. But if there's any Zoomers out there, respect your elders. We had it rough back in our day.
I literally had to explain like to some of my Zoomer coworkers, like, no, like. I read the official on Sunday because it's a better translation than the fan ones. I'm like, what do you mean the fan ones? I'm like, oh, well, back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back in my day, One Piece used to come out on Thursdays or Wednesdays.
It was a lawless land and no one knew what color what was and then how to spell anything.
Sometimes Nami said fuck.
Depending on who was doing the dang old dilly translations, everyone been saying fuck. Luffy should not be saying fuck, but they made that little boy say fuck.
Yeah, they made that little boy say some things he shouldn't have been saying.
Oh, man. Oh, what a day.
What a day.
Those were, huh?
Those were the days, dude. But we get Ulti falling straight to the ground, just like the sound effect is literally just like thump. Like she just falls and dies. And Nami's like, but it's not going to be enough. I need stronger lightning. And it's like, Jesus, Nami, she's already dead. But Ulti's obviously not dead. She's like, oh, that hurt. Damn it, I'll get her. And just like we had said, Usopp getting he's using his new attack, Millet Dumpling Star, and he's shooting the dumplings into the gifters' mouths. And they're like, come on, everyone, follow us. Yes, master. Hey, what's going on? And this page, I just want to go into this page. Okay, because they're like, oh, like, what's wrong with you? Stop that armored division, Sasaki. And then Frankie is like, pay attention. I'm your opponent here. And he kicks Sasaki's face upwards, and he says, Franken sword, V for victory slash. And he, like, cuts a V in his chest.
Dude, give everyone swords.
It's so sick. And I saw some people, okay, granted.
There's always some people.
Granted, not everybody has the deep cut no mi for ridiculously useful deep cut, or useless deep cuts. I meant to say useless. I didn't want to gas myself up. I meant to do the opposite. But, so, like, General Frankie, when he appeared in Fishman Island, had the sword on his back, and I think he even used it in, like, Punk Hazard, and, like, he's used it before. This isn't the first time.
Yes.
And so I saw people saying, like, oh, why hasn't Frankie used the sword before? And rather than give that explanation, I'd like to go with some of the best explanations I saw on Twitter, which was quite literally, like, oh, I am so sorry. I forget who tweeted it. It was not it was not our tweet. It was not our joke. But somebody was like, "Oh, like why didn't Frankie always use the sword?" And they're like, "A WWE wrestler doesn't start with his finisher." And then somebody else was like, "Everybody who knows anything about Sentai knows that you exhaust all options before doing the finisher."
Exactly.
It's just common knowledge, people. You don't start with the finisher. You you whittle them down and then you use the finisher.
Dude, what a perfect way to explain exactly this.
Oh, it's so good. Give every character, just give them all swords. Robin, give her like 100 swords. Fuck it.
Dude, you have to watch Katana Gatari.
I do.
Like,
I've been trying to find it, but like,
dude, yeah, that's the worst. That you might just have to bite the bullet and get the Blu-rays.
Yeah.
Cause like ain't nobody licensing that.
Yeah.
Netflix used to have it, but that was before Netflix was a bit more legit.
Yeah, in the before times.
But there is someone in Katana Gatari with 1,000 swords, and it's nowhere near like how Robin would use it, but it's just I want to see that. I want to Robin go absolute nutso.
Yeah.
Luffy's the only one who shouldn't have a sword. We've seen what he does.
Yeah. He's an embarrassment to all swordsmen.
Absolute dumbass. We do switch over, though, to the banquet hall. 3rd floor. Everything's going on outside. And inside the banquet hall, you see the doors, like, spider-webbed over. At last, you're behaving yourself, Blackleg Sanji. And the way that she's like, Is there another word other than fingering?
Like...
Caressing?
Yeah.
Caressing, thank you. The way she's caressing.
Sanji gets fingered.
The way Sanji's getting caressed by Black Maria, like, on his little chin. Like,
I wish that were me.
God, I wish that were me. Oh, she says, "Oh, did you get that out of your system? You sweet little man, so strong but so sad. You really did a number on all the other men there." Which I'm guessing he broke out. But without being able to hurt any women, you never stood a chance of winning. And now I hold your life in the palm of my hand. Go on, call for Nico Robin.
Oh no. Every time Nico Robin's name is mentioned by somebody not a Straw Hat,
scary.
It's literally just like, yabe. Like,
yeah.
Let's not do this. Let's please talk about anything else.
Please leave her alone. She's gone through enough.
Yeah. But this part is so interesting. Honestly, the entire end of the chapter right here, this is like 3 pages left. Super interesting stuff. So Black Maria says, "Speak to this girl here, and your voice will carry all throughout the castle. Then I will set you free." And we see this girl like pushing her hair back with one of the masks, and she hits like a beep thing on her ear, like a earpiece or something. And she has like ellipses coming out. And then Black Maria's like, those were orders from Kaido. And Sanji's looking at the girl with like a question mark thought bubble. And after his line, I'll get to it after his line, because Black Maria says, or Sanji asks, what are you going to do with Robin? And Black Maria's like, oh, I suppose we'll gang up on her, capture her, mutilate her limbs to incapacitate her, and only when we're done with her, however many years that takes, will we finally kill her. So don't worry, she's got time. And Sanji just looks Black Maria in the face and says, underestimate Nico Robin at your own peril.
Hardcore, dude.
I think that girl might be Robin. The hair kind of looks like Robin. I mean, it's like jet black or whatever, but like, I don't know, dude. It's fucking the ellipses of her not saying anything, and then Sanji, like, you could see his eye literally like not looking at Black Maria, who's right in front of him. He's looking to the side to the girl, and he has like a question mark. And I think the reason why he said like, oh, don't underestimate Robin is because she's right there. Like,
dude, because like
we don't know where her and Brooke went.
Yeah, both of them are AWOL, so
yeah, Marco set them free because he's like, oh, like, you guys go on ahead, like, you're needed elsewhere, we can take it from here. And he was taking on both of the other commanders, and then Chopper was healing everybody, but we don't know where they ended up.
Man, Oda, please let Robin fuck.
Yeah, God, and I saw some people like, okay, again, this is the Sanji fanboy, I mean, like, Sanji's he's a well-written character. People are getting mad that he's like strung up by Black Maria. I'm like, dog, this is like, dog, he's gonna go ham, but this is setting up Robin. Like, him and Robin are gonna have a fucking moment, and that's what I can't wait for.
Robin needs to go ham.
Yeah.
We do not get that opportunity nearly often enough.
Yeah. And I mean, it seems like it's gonna happen. So if this is Robin, because we get the performance floor, and then we get little Huang, oh, I forget her name.
Huao Bang or something.
Hua Bang or something like that. Yeah, Huang Bong. That was bad.
We're just guessing at this rate, and it's just incriminating us further.
Huarong from Tekken 7. Huarong.
Yeah.
Huarong. So anyways, she's like, detected, and she's looking with her eye, and you can see, I like the way the panel is drawn, like the little eyeball symbol, and then inside of it is like what they're seeing.
Yeah.
So I guess they can relay whatever image they see to each other, because all the people have that symbol, like the camera people.
Yeah, like it's Google Glass, basically.
Yeah, it's Google. Kaido has Google Glass.
That's nuts.
But like, she's like, Akazaya Samurai detected. They have escaped the roof, bruised and bloodied, but still breathing. Location beneath the roof, in the treasure repository castle exterior, second floor. And King is like, so they escaped from Kaido. I'm occupied at the moment. Is there anyone else? Head to the treasure room at once and kill all the samurai for good. And then the girl who is relaying the message to Black Maria says, did you hear that, Black Maria? And she's like, yes, I'll go, King. This floor is connected to the second floor of the treasury. You need me to finish off the Akazaya? And Sanji's freaking out, like, Kinemon, like, stop, don't go. I think Black Maria is going to go on ahead and leave her soldiers with Sanji, thinking that, oh, Sanji can't beat them up. Like, even if he escapes, like, there's nothing he can do. And then I want to see Robin just either, like, suplex them or just give them the spandam treatment and just break their backs. Like, I want Robin to take them all out and just be like, oh, like, thank you for the kind words, Sanji.
Dude, her body count could be so high. Oda, just let her have it. Let us have it as a treat.
Let us have this, please, for God's sake.
But what we see as Sanji yells is the little eye child whose name we completely forgot, and
Huarong from Tekken.
Yeah. The foot
and
guy.
Huarong rat stance in the ceiling.
she mentions, she gives a little like final notice. Keep your wits about you, for in that room I see 10. It's hard to make out through the gloom, but someone is attempting to save the samurai. Now go, quick, and kill. And the last panel, like, the second to last panel, we see, like, all the samurai bleeding on the floor, essentially helpless.
Yeah.
The last panel is someone with a, like, pointed, largish nose and presumably long hair. Though some people are memeing, a lot of people are memeing and saying, like, oh shit, it's an L.
It's Eneru's earlobe.
Yeah. Like, yeah, honestly, like, last night when we were reading it, even Adri was like, is that an L? I was like, no, of course not.
If Anel appeared with his robot soldiers to turn the tide on Kaido, I don't know what I would do.
I will eat my shoe.
Yeah, I'll stream myself eating a shoe.
Like,
if that were to ever happen.
there's no way. No way at all. But, so, I feel like the running theory is that it's Hiyori.
Yeah, I feel that it's Hiyori. Franz, before recording, hit me with an unblockable.
So, like, I don't know how much I'm buying into this, by the way. I just want to put that out there.
No, yeah.
It's just like my brain, like the brain wheel spinning. But like, yes, it may as well be Hiyori, but Hiyori seems to have like a bit of a button nose. We don't get like a lot of like side profile of her. The way like Oda sometimes does like side profile noses is staunchly different from like front facing profiles.
Yeah.
But like, and like that also kind of discredits what I'm about to say. But like, what if it's Lady Toki? Question mark?
Question mark? Oh god.
Because like, not to be like, look, okay. If you know anything about Destiny, like, I'm thinking this is a Tanic situation. Like, some people just don't die unless you see a body. Like, you cannot very well believe that someone is dead. So like, I personally do not recall whether or not there was any discussion of Toki's body having been found. Odin was for sure fried alive.
Yeah.
There's no question of that. But Lady Toki has the motherfucking time fruit. So
yeah.
She's the one who set them up to go 20 years into the future. She did that based off of like, you know, the whole like, oh, Roger was too early kind of shit. All that.
Yeah.
But what's stopping her from also going 20 years in the future after telling the whole populace about it?
True, yeah. I don't know. It's one of those things. It's like, I guess I wouldn't be mad if that was the case, but it's just like...
Right, yeah.
It's just like the way like that she's been built up and like the way it was played out in the flashback was like as soon as Odin died, like she had this big long thing like, oh, like I don't want to see a future if the man I love isn't going to be there.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And I mean, I know you could make the argument like, oh, like, you know, like her kids are like in danger. Like you'd think she would go with the kids or whatever. Maybe that's a thing. And, you know, if it turns out to be this, I could see Oda maybe going down that road or something like that.
Right.
She didn't want to leave her children or I don't know, something like that. I'm sure Oda could find a way to explain it, but
it could maybe.
I'm still on the side of it's not her, but when you had asked me, like, did they ever find her body? I gave the most defeated, like, no, they didn't.
Like, it's because, like, she was in the castle was burning down. And there's a lot of things from the castle burning down that, like, kind of don't add up. like, how did the journal get into Yamato's hands? Apparently it was like in a river or some shit, like right outside the castle.
Yeah, that I don't know. There's some stuff like that, and also like, you know, I don't want to harp on it, but I'm gonna harp on it because Lady Toki has a pretty powerful, I think is the best word to use, devil fruit.
Gosh darn fucking busted.
Yeah, and I would just like to know, as a concerned citizen.
Yes.
I would just like to know, this fruit that I know is probably not in the Devil Fruit Encyclopedia. Who has it?
Yeah.
Where did it go?
Like,
because I also believe that, like, okay, we know Toki's from the Void Century, and it's like, there is absolutely no way that she would have such an important fruit and then just, like, die with it.
Right.
You know? Like, some of these characters that we know now, like, they don't know shit about devil fruits. So if they die with it, they're like, whatever, who cares? Like, sucks. But, like, the characters who know, like, come prepared. Like Doflamingo knew, like, when Ace dies, his fruit is going to go back into circulation. And, like, that's when I'm going to get my Blockbuster card and I'm going to rent it. Like, you know?
I just,
but I have no idea. Like, Toki would definitely be a person, like, because she knew the limits of her power.
Right.
When those pirates were chasing after this, like, squid pirates that later became Whitebeard's subordinates, she was, like, on the cliff, and she was like, oh, like, I have one more jump, and I really don't want to use it, but I might have to. Like,
the thing, she has one more jump, because she sent everyone to the future, but, like, I feel like that's, like, nitty gritty, but, like, I don't know. I just don't know.
Yeah. It's, man, it's wild. I do think that it's Hiyori.
Yes, I agree.
And he's showing us the nose, because Robin also has a very prominent nose.
Right, yeah.
And so I don't know if maybe he's trying to, like, psych us out, like, oh, maybe it's Robin. But, like, Hiyori definitely has the hairstyle of the thing on the side parts coming down, like the earlobes.
Yeah.
She definitely has that hairstyle.
It's just a matter of time.
And, like, we don't know if it's her, or when they show it's her. I want to see what she's been doing, because ever since she was killed, quote unquote, when they faked her death, like, nobody has known where she was. I think the only person that knew was Kawamatsu.
Yeah, and he was, like, very silent about it, specifically because of the worry of
the traitor.
The traitor, yes.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see what the heck happened to her and, like, what she has been doing. Because if she's here, who knows? Like, she might have been able to maybe get the support of the people, like, back on the Flower Capital or something.
I don't know, but, like,
I don't think,
because we've already seen the Flower Capital, and we've already seen how they're
still, like, ignorant. They're partying,
yeah,
like, they don't know what's going on.
Exactly. So I don't
know.
We'll have to see. What I don't want to happen is to cut away from. It's gonna happen. But I don't want to cut away from this right now, this specific moment.
What I want to see is the continuation of this now. Like, I want to see. I think that, this is the first time where, like, our main characters are fighting with literal emperors of the sea right now on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm begging Oda not to cut back to that. Like,
right?
I want to see this. Like, I want to see this.
This is a little, like, we deserve a bit of exposition.
Yeah.
We've got quite a bit of fighting. Quite a bit in the last several chapters. So...
yeah, we deserve a little bit of exposition. I don't think we'll cut away, because I think what might happen, this is me calling the corner pocket on the 8-ball, I think we're going to get all of these stories kind of wrapped up, and then when we do cut back to the fight, people might be mad about it, but I think what's going to happen is, like, whenever this act comes to like a close, I think it might end with Kaido having like wiped them out with or at least beaten them so they can't fight back with his hybrid form.
Right. Yeah. They're
like we'll have all of our people underneath win their fights and stuff, and then when they go to the top, it'll be like they're all like on the ground like coughing and bleeding, and Kaido will just be there in his hybrid form like, hey, what's up?
There's so much
I think that's a strong possibility.
It's very, very possible. Like, with Luffy having already blown his load.
Yeah.
I don't think there's like a lot of there's not much recourse. There really ain't.
Yeah. It's gonna be crazy. We are on break next week, so the next chapter will be coming back on February 28th. So not this coming Sunday, which would be the 21st, but the next Sunday, the 28th. But we'll be back next week. We'll have something. We'll have something cooked up for y'all for the break week to hold us over. But that is going to be it for us this week. Don't forget to follow all of our social media. We are at Paramecia Cast on Twitter, Paramecia Fancast everywhere else, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. I think Twitch is Paramecia Fancast, YouTube, everything.
Twitch is if we use it.
Yeah. I think I used it to stream like once, but
yeah, you look at us. We're professional content creators.
Professionals. No, but episodes go up every single Monday following the official release on parameciafancast.libsyn.com, and as soon as it's uploaded to Libsyn, it is sent to every podcatcher available: iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts. I did set up the Amazon Music one, so I think we might show up on Amazon Music.
Yeah, you did mention that.
Yeah, it's all set up, so it should work, 100% glitchless.
We're everywhere. Everywhere,
yeah,
baby.
We're everywhere. Episodes also go up on YouTube every single week. I try to get them up day of or the next day. Sometimes YouTube wants to get to 99% process and then just never pass 99%. And so I have to delete it and redo it. But that's a story for another day. Other than that, yeah, we'll see you next week. I don't have a crack theory.
I think we have disseminated quite a bit of crack this week.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, no crack theory. Get rehab, you asshole.
That's the pot calling the kettle black. We need to go to rehab.
Yeah. We'll see you next week when I call in from my rehab center.